I'm a little bit scared, I'm not gonna lie, because this is my eyeball. So we are now on the last step finally. My eye is tired of this shit. I can't seem to get it off. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and hello if you are new. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. Please consider subscribing before you leave, that would be amazing. So as you can tell from the title and the thumbnail, in today's video I'm going to be attempting to perm my eyelashes, which is a treatment that I've actually had done in the past, like professionally, but it was literally years ago. And I'll be honest, when I had it done I absolutely loved it. I really enjoyed the results. I found it made a huge difference to the way my lashes looked. So I recently ordered this kit to actually laminate my brows, which I did in a previous video. So if you haven't seen that video, I'll link it down below. So yeah, obviously in that video I laminated my eyebrows, and in the kit that I got did also come with these lash shields, so you could also potentially use this for eyelashes as well. So yeah, I thought I would make use of my kit and use it now as a kind of eyelash perm as opposed to a brow perm. If you haven't seen my last video where I did my brow lamination, I did speak about this in the beginning of that video, but basically I ordered my kit off of Lash website, and basically what I ordered is a sample kit. So you basically order the sample kit for free, and all you pay for is the shipping for them to send it to you, which is £2.95. So you get these small little sachets. You get 3 in total, which is the 3 kind of solutions that you need to do your brow or lash perm, and then you just pay £2.95 for the shipping, which means that you're not having to spend, you know, like £20 upwards on a full kit to only use it once or twice. So what I did is I actually decanted my little sample sachets into these little pots that I could use them in future for my brows or my lashes. So obviously today I'm going to be using them on my lashes. As I said, it came with these little kind of shields, so I'm just going to work out what size, because as you can see this one is slightly thicker than this one, so I'm guessing this one is going to give you more of a longer curl and this one is going to stick them straight up. I think I'm going to go with the ones that are slightly fatter, just because I do have quite long lashes, so I don't want them to stick like directly up. I want them to kind of have more of a sort of smoother curl, so I think these ones will suit my eyelashes quite well. And just bearing in mind I've never done this before, so I'm not professional. This is my first time doing this procedure on myself, but I'm going to be reading the instructions, so I'm sure I'll be fine. I hope I'm going to be fine anyway. Obviously, again, don't mind my face. I feel like I haven't worn makeup on my YouTube channel in literally forever. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start off by cleaning my eyelashes. I'm actually going to do one eye at a time, so let's do this eye actually first, because this is the eye that I can film better on YouTube. So I don't have anything on my skin or my eyelashes today anyway, because I've taken all my makeup off for the day, but I'm just making sure that there's no kind of like residue left in my eyelashes. Just gonna see if this actually fits my eye and I need to trim it. I think that's actually quite a good size. Okay, so it says choose appropriate shields, trimming to fit as required, but I don't need to trim because mine fit perfectly. Apply bonder to the back of the shield and place in position on the eyelid close to the root, hold in place for 20 seconds. So I forgot to mention as well that actually the kit didn't come with a bonder, which the bonder is the glue to either glue your eyebrow hairs in the direction that you want to perm them in, or glue your eyelashes to the bonder and the bonder to your eye. So this I actually bought separately. This was £12, so in total I paid £14.95 for the whole kit. I'm going to be able to get about 2 uses out of this, just bearing that in mind. But obviously this I'll be able to use more than 2 times. I'm a little bit scared, I'm not going to lie, because this is my eyeball. So what I'm going to do is just take a little bit of this glue and I'm just going to put it on the back of this shield. I'm not going to put too much, just like a thin layer. This glue is actually really sticky, which is what I learned from my previous videos, so it does actually have really good stick to it. Okay, do you know what? I'm going to take that off really quickly, and I'm actually going to cut this little bit off here, the bit at the top, because I feel like it's just sticking into my eye and it's not comfortable and it's not sticking it in the right place because of that bit. So I'm just going to cut that off. I don't know really why that's there, to be honest. Okay, so I'm just going to hold this now for 20 seconds. So I'm pretty sure that has stuck down. This is the most uncomfortable thing ever. Like, I can't look up, I can only really look down. Even when I look straight, it's kind of hurt my eye. Okay, so now what I have to do is basically stick my lashes to this thing with the glue. So I'm going to put a little bit of the glue on the shield, and then I've got these little kind of pointed q-tips. You could use just normal q-tips, I guess. And then I'm just going to stick my lashes. Oh, that's working quite well. Just by the way, guys, if anyone does try this at home, just be very careful. You are near your eyeball. Like, this is very dangerous, especially with like sharp tools and things, so just be very careful if you're gonna actually like copy this and do this at home. Only do it if you really trust yourself and you've got a steady hand, because yeah, you'll need your eyeball at the end of the day. Also, you'd want to make sure that your lashes are kind of like neatly placed on this pad, glued down I mean, because if they're all crisscrossing over each other, that's how they're going to be permed, and that is not a good look. Like, you don't want your lashes to look all kind of going all in different directions. You want them to be really neat. Right, I'm just going to finish off sticking these last little lashes and I'll be right back. Okay, so my lashes are all on the thing and I look ridiculous, and this is actually kind of stinging. So I'm going to take the number 1 solution. It says to apply kind of like halfway up, so I'm just going to apply like a really thin layer. Okay, so I've applied the cream and now it says leave for 6 minutes, so I'm just going to leave this for 6 minutes and I'll be right back. Okay, so that's been on for about 6-7 minutes and it actually is still stinging, but I think it's mostly my lights that are so bright in my eye that's making it worse, so that's probably why. But now I'm just going to remove that. It says to remove it with a clean kind of applicator, so you're not actually supposed to use any kind of water or anything, you're just supposed to use like a dry cotton bud. So I'm just going to quickly go over and remove the excess product. Now the next step is to apply step number 2. So I'm now going to apply this, which is I think the neutralizer, and I think this stays on for about another 6 minutes as well. Okay, so now I need to leave this on for another 6 minutes, so I'm going to leave it on and I'll be right back. Okay, so we are now on the last step finally. My eye is tired of this shit, so I'm going to take off the excess of that product that we just put on. It doesn't actually say to do this, it basically just says to go in with step 3 at this point, which is kind of like a nourishing treatment, I guess. Let's take our step 3 and I'm just going to kind of run that along the lashes first. This is supposed to like detach the lashes from the glue, and then I'm also going to run this along the back of the shield so that it kind of comes away from my eye. I can't seem to get it off. Okay, we have movement. Yay! Okay, so that's what my lashes look like. I must say I'm not wildly impressed. Like, they definitely are lifted, more lifted than these lashes, which haven't been kind of like curled or anything today. So yeah, they look good. I don't know, I just was expecting more, but maybe if I used a slightly thinner kind of pad, they would have been more straight up. So I'm just going to jump off camera quickly to do the other one and I'll show you what they look like both done in 2 seconds. Okay, so both lashes have been permed. What do we think? I'm kind of like half impressed. I feel like I've done this eye better. I don't really know how, because I did exactly the same procedure. I left it for the same amount of time. I feel like if I was to do it again, I would use a slightly smaller what are they called? Pad to put on the eye, just because then my lashes would be more upright. I feel like at the moment they look good and they look like they're definitely more sort of upright than they was, but I feel like it doesn't really look like anything spectacular and it kind of hurt. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it stung and it was very uncomfortable. Probably for that reason I wouldn't really do it again, but it has worked though, hasn't it? Like, it has worked. If my lashes stay like this for the next few weeks, then that would be cool. So yeah, I know that was a really short video, probably quite boring, but if you did enjoy it, please do give it a like and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. That would be amazing. Thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.